The sun was just a rumor on the horizon, a faint orange line splitting the dark sky from the even darker sea. Out here, in the vast emptiness of the Eastern Pacific, you feel the raw power of nature and the tension of a new threat. On the bridge of the USS Samson, a single, unexpected blip appeared on the radar. Small, fast, and out of place. In these waters, anything unusual is a potential threat. The radar operator confirmed. Unidentified surface vessel, bearing 090, range 20 nautical miles, speed increasing. This wasn't a fishing boat or a pleasure craft. Its speed and erratic course were all wrong. The quiet morning patrol was over. The hunt had begun. The ship's engines rumbled to life, the crew snapping into action. Commander Matthew Harding stood over the console, eyes fixed on the glowing green dot. He didn't need to say much. His crew knew the drill. Short, clear commands cut through the tension. The ship turned, adjusting course to intercept. Out here, you are the law. There's no backup. Every decision matters. That blip wasn't just a boat. It was a symbol of a global network of crime. The USS Samson, a guided missile destroyer, was about to enforce the law in one of the wildest places on Earth. The game was afoot. The crew's training kicked in, focus sharpening. The vast, empty ocean was about to become an arena. The ship became a predator, closing in on its prey. The stakes were high, and the mission was clear. This was the front line. Silent, relentless, and unforgiving. The hunt was on. The vessel was a go-fast boat, low profile, stripped down, built for speed and evasion. These boats are the cartel's workhorses, designed to outrun anything, piloted by desperate crews risking everything for a payday. Smuggling routes are invisible highways, weaving through international waters to exploit gaps in surveillance. Every day, tons of narcotics move along these paths, funding violence and corruption. The boat we tracked was just one link in a vast, dark industry. But stopping even one disrupts the chain, costing cartels millions. Smugglers adapt constantly. Satellite phones, GPS, camouflage paint, extra fuel barrels. They're ghosts on the water, appearing and vanishing at will. But today, this ghost was on our radar, and we weren't letting it slip away. Its high speed, remote location, and radio silence screamed its illegal purpose. Every detail mattered. Why this route? Why now? The evidence was building. The time for action was near. Commander Harding absorbed the data, then made the call. Set condition 2 for maritime interdiction. Spin up the helo. Instantly, the ship shifted from routine patrol to pursuit mode. More lookouts posted, weapons systems readied, the combat center buzzing with activity. This wasn't about going in guns blazing. It was about being ready for anything. The smugglers might be armed, might try to ram us. Preparation was everything. Closing in with the destroyer alone could spook the target. We needed speed and surprise. Enter the helicopter. The order echoed through the ship, and the aviation team sprang into action. The crew moved as one, every role practiced and precise. The USS Samson became a focused weapon system, locked on a single target. The pressure was on, but the team was ready. The bridge, engine room, flight deck, all synchronized. Commander Harding's decision set a chain of events in motion. The destroyer was no longer just a ship, it was a hunter. The next move would be decisive. The crew's training and teamwork would be put to the test. The chase was about to escalate. Every second counted. The hunt intensified. The MH-60R Seahawk is the Navy's Swiss Army knife. Today, it was our eyes and ears. The flight crew moved fast, running meticulous pre-flight checks. Engines roared, rotors spun, and the Seahawk lifted off the pitching deck. Taking off from a moving ship demands precision and skill. Once airborne, the helicopter banked toward the target, a gray dragonfly against the sky. Its mission: locate, identify, and shadow the suspect vessel. The Seahawk's advanced radar and cameras could spot details from miles away: crew count, weapons, fuel barrels. All intel streamed back to the Samson in real time. It was like having binoculars that could see over the horizon. The crew, 2 pilots and a sensor operator, worked in constant, calm dialogue. Confirmed vessel is a go-fast, 4 individuals aboard, multiple fuel barrels visible. This was the confirmation we needed. The helicopter circled high above, a silent shadow. The trap was being set. The next phase was about to begin. With the Seahawk's confirmation, the chase began in earnest. The Samson surged forward, but the goal wasn't to catch the go fast. It was to pressure and intercept. The smugglers, likely alerted by radar, kicked their engines into overdrive, zigzagging wildly. From above, we saw them pushing their boat to the limit, desperate to escape. The Seahawk descended, making its presence known, a psychological tactic. The thundering helicopter overhead told the smugglers, "You've been seen. Over the radio unidentified vessel, this is a United States Navy warship. Stop your engines immediately." No response. The boat kept running. Predictably, the crew began tossing bales of cocaine overboard, hoping we'd stop to recover them. The Seahawk's sensor operator marked each package's GPS location. Our mission: stop the vessel and apprehend the suspects. Evidence could be collected later. The chase was a high-speed drama on the open ocean. Every maneuver was a gamble for the smugglers. For us, it was a test of skill and resolve. The pressure mounted. The endgame was near. Commander Harding made the call. The time for warnings was over. The smugglers were endangering themselves and others. The Seahawk was cleared for disabling fire. A Navy marksman, harnessed in the helicopter, readied his .50 caliber rifle. The pilot matched the boat's speed, holding steady in turbulent air. The marksman aimed for the engines, not the people. The first shot, direct hit. One engine sputtered and died. A second shot, another engine disabled. The go-fast boat slowed to a stop, wallowing in the waves. No one was hurt. The vessel was stopped, not destroyed. The helicopter hovered nearby, machine gun trained on the boat as a precaution. The USS Samson closed in. The chase was over, ended with precision and restraint. The next phase was about to begin. The Navy's power had been brought to bear, not with destruction, but with skill. With the suspect vessel disabled, the USS Samson launched 2 RIBs, fast, rugged boats perfect for boarding. The Navy's boarding team and a Coast Guard law enforcement detachment moved in. The Coast Guard has the legal authority to make arrests at sea. The Navy provides the muscle. As the RIBs approached, the suspects surrendered, hands raised. The boarding team secured the smugglers and began their search. Even after dumping cargo, the boat was still loaded with drugs. Every bale was documented and logged as evidence. Meanwhile, the Seahawk and 2nd RIB recovered the floating bales, using GPS markers. Each package pulled from the sea was another blow to the cartel. The operation was a model of coordination. Destroyer, helicopter, boarding teams, all working as one. The high-speed chase had become a methodical crime scene investigation. The suspects were in custody. The mission was a success. With suspects and drugs aboard the Samson, the Coast Guard took charge. Every bale was weighed, cataloged, and sealed, ensuring a rock-solid case. The suspects would face federal prosecution in the U.S. The go-fast boat, unseaworthy and hazardous, couldn't be towed safely. Standard procedure: strip it of pollutants, then destroy it at sea. The boarding team removed all fuel and oil, protecting the environment. The boat was sunk with a controlled charge, a dramatic but necessary end. Each destroyed vessel is a financial blow to the cartels. The process was professional, lawful, and environmentally conscious. This was more than a battle. It was law enforcement at sea. The message was clear: crime on the ocean would not go unpunished. The seizure was a clear victory. A major shipment stopped. A cartel hit hard. The crew of the Samson felt a quiet satisfaction. Every role was vital. But everyone knew this was just one battle in a larger war. Smuggling networks are vast and adaptable. They'll study this, change tactics, and try again. The challenge is always evolving. Our tactics and technology must evolve too. Every operation sends ripples through the smuggling network, raising costs, creating distrust, and disrupting their business. Each seizure, no matter how small, chips away at their power. It's a war of attrition, fought with vigilance and persistence. As the sun set, the Samson resumed patrol, eyes scanning the horizon. The enemy is still out there. Another ghost boat could appear at any moment. The crew stands ready day and night. This is the never-ending watch. It's a vital mission, protecting borders, communities, and the rule of law. And the men and women of the Navy and Coast Guard will always be there, standing that watch.